Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, even though we've been around over 5.5 years now, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy. That'll benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency. We know that because they get it free every month from us. And anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. Come along, register. We welcome you with open arms. We're also a non-separatist community. We don't separate people into groups based on their gender, what they look like, where they come from, anything at all. We just see everybody very simply as a human being, part of one big family, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that straight after our opening prayer, which you'll get after my little prelogue here. Prologue, prelogue, I don't know, I'm getting mixed up. Anyway, it's lost track now. It's our little prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not to be confused with pleasure, which comes from achieving your goals, going to a party, whatever, you know, there are lots of things and you'll get highs from those. And sometimes you'll have times when things aren't going so well and you'll be a little bit down. But I'm talking about happiness that's with you regardless of those ups and downs. I'm talking about something you wake up with and you feel good, you're content, you're happy with the world, you're at peace, you have a calmness within you. And whatever goes on around you, you can handle it better because of that true happiness that's with you all through the day. You have it, you go to sleep with it, you wake up with it. And that is a precious thing to have, and there's only one way you can get it, and it's through loving service to other people. And the great thing about that is the more service you offer to the more people, the more you'll find that everything else that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. You'll start just seeing amazing opportunities that just present themselves for everything that you are desirous of. Okay, so that's what our little prayer is about. So we're going to have that prayer now, followed by the little affirmation, and then we'll get on to the business of the day. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, let me offer a big welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We are streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube. And the recordings are available automatically in those places at any time. And a lot of people watch the recordings because being global, 7 p.m. London time simply isn't convenient for everybody. In fact, it's not always convenient for people that live in London. So that's why the recordings are such a benefit and an asset, and so many people watch them. So whether you're watching the live or the recordings, you're equally welcome, equally valued, equally loved. Of course, if you're here with the live, you can pop in your name, where you're from. People can see that we are a global community. You can interact with other members. And of course, you can ask any questions that may crop up. And on a day like today, where we're doing the raffle and the allocation of free money to our active elite members, if I drop any clangers, which has been known, there's always people here that can put it right and let me know, and then we can move on correctly. Okay, so let's have a look at who we've got in live. We have Kahindin from Nigeria, Don from Vancouver Island in Canada, Mary from Chicago, USA, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Gary from St Albans in England, Pierre from South Africa, Bozina from Slovenia, David from Just Plateau in Nigeria. Hi there. Big country, Nigeria, you know. We have Richard from Devon in England, and we have Derek from Wado City in Nigeria. So lovely to have you all with us. Let's get on to the updates and everything else, and we'll give some money away and see who's won the weekly raffle for the charity. And but before we do that, I've got some numbers that I will hopefully be able to see and give you. We have an increase of 9 in the 777 plan to 45,861. An increase of 18 in our registered members to 55,696. An increase of 26 in our active members to 3,000. 3,000 must be 3,273. Let me just check something for you here, because something there doesn't look right. 3,370. Well, it's 76 now. It was 73 when I took them, but that is an increase of 126, not 26. Let me put that in my numbers there. An increase of 126 in our active member count. Okay. No change in our success blueprint. No change in our easy team builder, but we're up 5 in the best plan ever to 1,262. No change in the ShareHope Pro members. We've only got 5 days, I think, well, 4 days effectively, really, for people there to make sure that they don't miss out, lose their guarantee, lose their position in the matrix. So if you've got people in your downline, get onto them. And it's also the best chance you have of unlocking in a wonderful position in the ShareHope Powerline Plan matrix. You've got to do it before the 27th. So effectively, get it done on or before the 26th. Okay, do it now, and that's the best thing. We have, what else have we got? We have an increase of 88 in our registered members in Thinking into Reality to 2,661. An increase of 18 in our bronze members there to 1,505. And our social media site keeps leaping up a bit more and more. We have an increase of 993 to 27,572 registered members in that site. But the active member count is also going up. It's usually about half or a little bit less than half, and it still is. But it's up 475 to 12,411 active members in that site now. And that is incredibly good. Okay. We've got a couple more people here. We had Derek from Wado City, Nigeria. We've got Willie from Texas in the United States. We've got Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. And we've got Bayego from India and Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico. Getting me piratas and me puertos mixed up. Okay. So those are the numbers. No development today because the developers don't work on weekends. Deviani is away anyway, but she will be back on Monday. There was nothing I needed to call Vishal in for, especially with his new addition to his family, his young son. Is only, a couple of weeks old, maybe a bit less. I can't remember when now, but it's something like 2 weeks. So there's been no development there. There are things that I've been working on, but I haven't got anything to show you. But there is an interesting development as well that I've been asked to look at, and which I may build a plan around, and it will be totally free for everybody. But there will be a matrix, and there will be a potential of earning money from the matrix. Very, very good money, in fact. And I'll be having a closer look at it and everything, and we'll be able to see what's going on. And everybody will benefit from being a member, even if they don't make any money. They will save money and have other additional benefits in addition to saving money. So it looks very interesting, but it'll take me a while before I can really dedicate much time to that. But it is something that I think we may be able to interest the people that are in Your Happy Place, our social media site, with, and get a lot of those people in. You know, we've got, whatever I said it was, 27,000 people in there now. And, you know, if we could get half of them, I mean, by the time we're ready to go with this, it's going to be 2 or 3 months anyway. We could have 100,000 people in there, literally. I mean, the way it's growing. So it could be something that would really explode very quickly and enable everybody to benefit. And as I say, there is huge potential there, but I'll give you more information on that as I get more clarity on it, and I talk a little bit more with the principals about that. Okay, our banking proposition, we are closing the pledges on Sunday, tomorrow, either late Sunday night or very early Monday morning. That doesn't mean that you have to pay then. It doesn't mean that you don't have to pay then. We're still not actually ready to go into development because there are some things that are not ready. And so why am I closing off the pledges? Well, because I think we've got enough to do phase 1 of the development. And I think phase 2 of the development, which is introduction of the cards, we really need to be getting into that once we have a minimum of 1,000 people in the system. So I think it makes sense to add that later anyway. So we'll get the first part done where we can pay everybody anyway, and you'll be able to put it into your bank account or to convert it into crypto or do all sorts of things like that. But you just won't have a card attached to it to say, okay, I've got this money in, I can go to the ATM or pay for something online or at the grocery store or whatever. But as we hit 1,000 active members in there. And I don't think that should take too long. But once we get there, then that is a better time to launch the cards because of the costs and the maintenance and everything else. So that is why I'm closing down the pledges. We won't have the 125,000 I was hoping to raise, but we can hopefully generate income as we're going along and have enough to get the cards things sorted out as and when it's time to do that. And what it means is the people that have got the pledges in, because those 1,000 positions at 125 haven't been sold. I'm not sure exactly how many have been sold or will have been sold by Sunday, but it will mean that we will not need to spread the profits quite as thinly, so the people with the positions will make a little bit more than they would have been making had we sold them all. So that's another reason. So that's where we are with that, and with everything, I think. I don't think there's any more news there, really. I see we've got Deborah in as well from Southern Alabama, USA, and we've got Ramachandra in from Watford, letting me know it's loud and clear. Thank you. Okay. So we might as well give some money away. I did log in not long ago to the to the admin account just to check those numbers for you. So it should still be there, hopefully. And it is, so we can do a screen share and we can do the raffle while it is still logged in. And when that comes up, I'll make it a bit bigger for you. A lot bigger, in fact. Okay. So here we are. When I click the button, it'll pick the winner. I don't know how many tickets we've sold, and I want to put that in my spreadsheet. I'm hoping we've done well, but I don't know, and I've not. It's going to be a bit low, isn't it? 179. I'm not surprised because I haven't promoted it at all. But 179, thank you, folks, for your support. Let me pop that in. A couple of weeks ago, we had 175, and that was actually an $11 loss. So, so we'll wait and see what we have with it today when we get the calculations done in the sheet. Where are we? I've lost it. Here we go. Okay, I need to refresh this so we get our button back. When I click that button here, then it will pick the winner and all the prize winners, in fact, pretty much instantly. It will go straight into everybody's available cash wallet. But if the winner is either Frammy, Rosa or Rosita, the winnings go into the charity pot rather than anybody's wallet, because they are two test accounts and an admin account. So we don't pay out on those. But anybody else that wins, they get that top prize straight into their available cash wallet, and they can go out and spend it tonight if they want. Okay. So let's do the business and click here. And we've got Ruth M gets $120. So congratulations to Ruth M. I'm going to pop that number in there. And we have a certain number of second prize winners, 59. And that means that we now have a loss of $8.95 on the raffle this week. So we've not done very well over the last 4 weeks, but it's my fault because I've not been pushing it. But we're not losing a fortune. It's just we've got $355.25 in the charity pool. When it gets to 500, we'll find somebody to pay. Okay, so I can save my spreadsheet on that. And we can come back here and we can stop sharing that and we can give some more money away. And we've got Willie says, no news on the TIR launch. No, there's no changes there. I'm hoping we can launch on the 1st of December, but I can't promise that, okay? We will definitely have the price increase on the 1st of December to $30, and we will start paying in December those referral benefits to people that are qualified in November. So you've got 8 days to make sure you've referred somebody in the month of November that has a bronze membership for the first time in the month of November. So they've got to be referred in the month and take up the membership in the month, okay? It doesn't matter whether they're referred on the 1st of November and they get their bronze membership on the 30th, or they're referred on the 30th and get their membership on the 30th. As long as both are in the same month, the qualification month, which is November, for the December referral bonuses. Okay, right. That covers that. What else have we got to do? Oh, random withdrawal. Random withdrawal. For that, we need to go to random.org. And we do another screen share there. And once again, when that comes up, we can make it bigger so you can see what's going on. And we have the numbers in place from 2 to 2,354. Each number representing an active elite member, and random.org website will pick a number totally randomly when I click that generate button. Then we'll go to the spreadsheet, see whose number that is, and we'll give them some money. Okay, so let's do it. Boom. And it's number 645. 645, I want to put that in the spreadsheet. And then we can stop sharing and we can do another share. To the spreadsheet, and we can make that bigger. And then we can see who that relates to when I can find the spreadsheet again. Here we go. And there it is, 645. That was the number that was randomly generated. So let's see who that is. We're scrolling down. And here we go, 645 is there. And it's going to be a $60 payment, because not in all the programs. So here we go. It's Mountain 10 is going to get $60, and provided his sponsor, Loyal 44, is also in this list as an active elite, he will get a matching $60. And so congratulations to Mountain 10. and hopefully to Loyal 44 as well. They'll both receive $60 in free cash. Okay, let's stop sharing there. Go back here, and we've got Lewis saying congratulations to the winners. Okay, I'm not sure whether that was for the raffle or for everything. I suppose it's for everything. And we've got Bozina saying congratulations. And I don't think there are any more questions there. Just lots of congratulations coming in for those people. So that's it. It is Saturday. I'm glad we haven't got any Australians on our call today, because England threw away a golden opportunity to go 1-up in the test match and instead ended up losing it in an embarrassing fashion. Okay, so congratulations to Australia. Not looking good for England. Hopefully the rugby team will do a bit better tomorrow. They're not playing Australia, they're playing Argentina, the English rugby team, tomorrow. Okay, so that's it. God bless. Wonderful. Thank you for everybody being here. Thank you for being a part of We Share Abundance. Let's get out there. Let's spread the good news and be of loving service to other people. Your cup of happiness will begin to overflow. God bless. I'll see you all when? Tuesday. Okay, not here Sunday, not here Monday. It'll be Tuesday. I'll be here 7 p.m. London time with the latest updates and everything else. God bless.